to the Imogene Slokowski Show. On tonight's show, Imogene interviewed local legend Uncle Frank.
Our ZY listeners, pardon me, my contacts are broken in half. Cannot believe they cannot get them going right. Breaking live, though, alongside Murgatroyd PD, we have been gifted with a In the Clink exclusive with our very own local celebrity, singer and songwriter, Uncle Frank. So, Uncle Frank, Murgatroyd is dying to know, did you in fact actually assault the newest blasting?
Well, Imogene, thank you for coming down here to talk to me in jail. Now, I'll be out in about an hour. You know, my wife there, Shamika, her dad owns the paper doll factory, and of course he's gonna buy me out. Well, you know, I did walk up there to the art exhibit there at Murgatroyd Metropolitan, and I walked right up to Blatson, and I told him why I was doing it, and I punched him in the face. He insulted me, he insulted my wife, he took a mistake I made in my life that cost me my wife for 40 years, and he's made it into a spectacle for the public. He's making fun of my life. He's profiting off of my misery. I'd punch him again in the face if I had the opportunity.
I support your decision there. I can't help but say it. Well, we all have to know, was this really a hate crime? An aggressive act of passion in retaliation to how you feel he should be living his life by his sexual preferences?
Now, I don't give a hoot about his sexual orientation and all. That's just him grabbing for dollar signs there. He knows my wife's the daughter of Fudiki Hiramoto, the Japanese business magnate that owns the paper doll factory, and he's just thinking he can milk this for all it's worth. He's just after millions of dollars, all it's about. It's just about a lawsuit. There ain't no hate crime involved here. I ain't interested in his sexual orientation. I'm interested in the fact that he insulted me and my wife, and he's making fun of me. It was a personal insult. It was a personal affront. That's why I punched him in the face. There wasn't no hate to it. There ain't no hate crime going on here.
Other than the hating of his art.
I despise his art. It's the biggest pile of you've ever seen. I took the wife Aunt Suki in there a couple of years ago to look at his so-called art, and I'll tell you, I've got garbage in my backyard that looks better than anything Blatson ever came out with.
Maybe that should be what we put on the, out for display next. Maybe we'll see if Uncle Frank can break into the art world, huh?
Thank you, Imogene.
Well, Uncle Frank, I do have to go ahead and just toot your horn just a little bit here. As your fame in Murgatroyd, it stretches from way to the trots to your own backyard, back in Slippery Eel Creek.
Yeah, that creek behind my house. Out Flat Town, no.
And everywhere in between, through the trees and through the bees, you have been known throughout Murgatroyd, and you are become a beloved local celebrity. And I have to say, in hearing your appearances on shows, such as Opinion Radio.
Yeah, I like calling in Opinion Radio. Julie Arrow up on there and stuff.
With Julietta Sidestepper.
That's right. Whatever she calls herself and all.
I love listening in, and I know that I'm not the only one. I've become a great fan, and I do have to say that on behalf of myself, I'm now a bigger fan of Uncle Frank. Thanks.
Thank you, Imogene.
Well, thank you, Uncle Frank, and we thank you, listeners at CRZY Radio, for tuning in again, and we cannot wait to talk to you again on our next interview. Stay tuned to find out who that is.